Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Yes, hello and welcome back to another fan cams here on the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. The title of this video is As I Predicted Them. A 3-1 victory for Liverpool over Arsenal. Get in, huge win, 3 out of 3, back on top. Love that. And I'm going to bring in first and foremost James Redmond to talk me through. Get them guns back.
The Premier League trophy is just over that way.
Yeah,
it's just over there. And that's where we're going. Alex, that is what I call a performance, my brother. Listen, first off, before I talk about how amazing my team is, I feel like this is how we start off every single fan cam. So I'm going to start at a little. I don't know how many Arsenal fans are watching, but I am going to give Arsenal the credit and the respect that they absolutely deserve. They set out the team right. Mikel Arteta, actually, I think that was the best possible performance that he could have had against us today, with the way he set out, with the way they actually played. I said it before the game, we're going to realise there's levels to this shit, and that's just exactly what we realised in that game of football, Alex. Unbelievable. Not only is it unbelievable that we got the 3 points, and not only is it unbelievable that we got the 3 points against Arsenal, the most unbelievable thing about it is the fact they turned up. And we were worried that they turned up. That is what was going to cause us problems. We had no Henderson, no Thiago, because Henderson's the thing that keeps everything together. And when he's gone, we're only okay with that if Thiago replaces him. He never done that today. Today we go with Fabinho, Keita and Gini. And it was brilliant. And it worked. And that's what I want to see from my boys, because that just shows that we've got squad depth. That just shows that we've got hunger all over the squad. And Alex, mate, I don't know if I've made any sense in what I've just said there, but I'm fucking buzzing.
Okay, that's fine. Let's talk about the game then. It starts off complete domination. 15 minutes in, absolutely cruising, a lot of possession. And then Robbo makes that mistake around the 24-minute mark, completely out of character, really. I did think Alisson maybe should have stood up for that one and saved it, as he did later on in the game with those Lacazette chances. One was offside, one was a genuine chance. And then straight up the other end, Mane gets the goal. And then 10 minutes later, Robbo, 2-1 at half-time. The fourth goal in that game, James, was everything. And it took us a while. But Diogo Jota, on his debut for Liverpool at Anfield, seals off the victory. And I said it would be 3-1, did I not, James, in the pub last week?
You said, to be fair, Alex, you have been saying all fucking week that it was going to be 3-1. I only changed my prediction to a 3-1 over the past 2 days when I saw the news about Thiago and Henderson and stuff. But when you talk about Jota, you talk about a man that has just came on for 20 minutes on a football pitch. Not only that, he comes on and he could have got a hat-trick. He gets a goal, but he could have got a hat-trick. He has that first chance where it was really close, gets it over side net, and he has another couple of little chances.
Well, it takes it up then.
Exactly, and then next thing you know, lad, he just gets that goal. Sound finish. I can't remember if it takes a little deflection. Either way, good finish nonetheless, mate. And just fair play to him. Fair play. And this is what I've been saying about Diogo Jota. He is better than an Origi. He is better than a Shaqiri. So therefore, Alex, he improves our squad. And you can't say anything otherwise. That's a great signing. And I think we've saw... I know we're talking about Thiago and Jota like the greatest signings of all time after fucking what, a week or two after one performance. But we have every reason to say that with what we've seen. He's just played a good Arsenal team and got one past them. So great for him, and I hope he can build a bit more momentum off it, mate.
I want to bring in a new guest for you, James. Shawnee's a regular to the channel, but I don't think you've maybe met him before. Shawnee boy, here he is in his island. Is that an 86 shirt there?
It is, lads. I haven't got the plug like you with Nike, you know what I mean? I'm stuck in the pack.
It's like Sean, lads.
Sean, it's great to see you, brother. It's fresh from it's got that Mediterranean tan. Loving it, brother.
Yeah, mate, just a tint. Just had the rest up for a couple of weeks, you know?
Yeah, man. Love that. You'll see you enjoying it, man. But talk to me about the third goal for Liverpool in the game. I mean, the first two, they're not the best goals to look at, are they? It was just pressure and the pressure burst and we got the two. But Jota's goal, for me, shows the depth that we have now in the squad. And, Shawnee, Thiago didn't even play.
Yeah, I think James hit the nail on the head. Like, a big thing that was being looked at coming into this game was Alisson going to be out and was Thiago going to be out? Not a word mentioned about the captain, the skipper. Henderson, who was so vital in games like this. And it was so good to see that midfield three functioning tonight the way that they did. They were flying. Everything just worked out perfect for them. And you even see 90 minute, like Genie Boynalum, people are questioning if he wants to be here anymore. He's still pressing. 92 minutes on the clock, still pressing, still bursting his bollocks figure on the end of it. And then you had a lovely cameo from Jota, you could say. He could have had a hat-trick. Like,
James said that,
he snatches that one chance, and then Mao, being Mao, a little bit greedy, but look, that's what you want. But he could have let the head drop, but now he's there. It's expertly finished, and it literally completely takes them out of the game, because Arsenal did what Arsenal don't normally do. They stayed in the game at Anfield. Normally Arsenal welt a little bit and go a bit soft, but in fairness to Arteta, he came out in second half and he had a go, but it was just a champion's performance. And with the way results went yesterday, City falling apart, that was just the pressure being notched up. 1 or 2 on the dial, but now we came out and we just play that game like champions. It's 3 from 3 horrible fixtures out of the way, and you have to think that we're just going to get better, because the likes of Thiago to come in, look, the control we had over that game, and then you have Thiago to go in there. It's actually, it's disgusting. I'm getting a little bit giddy, actually. I'm getting butterflies in my stomach talking about it. But one thing I will say, not to be negative, I think Bobby needs a kick up the arse. Not in the worst way, but like we have a Minamino there now who can jump in there and give us that option. And another one who I thought was excellent and was being wrote off as done after Fabinho's performance at Chelsea the weekend. I thought Joe Gomez was superb. It's the best we've seen him since the lockdown. Overall, look, we gifted them a goal. It's 3 points, and it's just a commanding performance against a very, very good Arsenal team.
Quick last question for you both before I get 2 more guys in. Let's talk about Arsenal. There was, Gary Neville was giving them, and Carragher was giving them a lot of praise for staying in the game really until the 78th, 80th minute when Jota scores, or 84th maybe. I disagree. I think it's one thing to stay in the game, but it's one thing to try and nick a goal. And if we look at the chances in the game, they score from a mistake, and that's their first and only shot in the first half. And then Lacazette has a great opportunity onside, couldn't finish his dinner there. Apart from that, correct me if I'm wrong, lads, was there anything else? Nothing from Aubameyang all night?
Oh, Aubameyang literally didn't get a sniff. But we were talking about, like, the only player that gets into the Liverpool team, we still stand by it, is Aubameyang. And mate, he never got one. It felt like he never got a touch of the ball. The only thing I remember is when Fabinho sat him down. That's literally it. Yeah. When you mention about Lacazette as well, he had a good performance. He was threatening, he got the goal, and he also had a few more further chances. But at the end of the day, though, lads, he did, like you just said, Alex, he didn't get a sniff. Other than that, Willian, who usually has a great performance against us, didn't get a sniff all night. Nicolas Pepe looked a little bit exciting when he came on, but didn't get a sniff. At the end of the day, mate, it's just like, that's, as Sean said, it's just then, lad, that's a champion's performance. That's the levels. That's what I keep mentioning. Level. And that's one thing I don't think Arsenal fans quite saw going into this game. They just saw momentum. They just saw the last game. They just saw this, that, and the other. One thing you've got to realise, mate, Mikel's new to this stuff. Jurgen Klopp's been doing it for a while. Fool him once. It's Jurgen's fault. Fool him twice. No, fool him once. It's Mikel's fault. Fool him twice. It's Jurgen's. Yeah. He knew the right channel was going to be exposed, or at least Arteta would try and expose that side of the pitch. Not a chance, and that is what I want to see. I like to see them adjustments. Jurgen Klopp, in my opinion, is the best in the world at making adjustments. I think that was shown in today's game, because the Chelsea game left us a few doubts with the fact they had 10 men. Leeds 4-3, this, that, and the other. But today just shown 100% that we are the nailed-on favourites to win that title, and that's because we're fucking boss.
Love that. Shawnee, any last words?
No, it's just like another great point from James there. Like, I think that the last 2 games against Arsenal have been completely taken out of context. We fucking battered them at the Emirates. Like, it was literally, we 30 shots, I think, at goal. And we gifted them 2 goals. And they beat us on a penalty shootout at Wembley. So let's be honest. But one thing I noticed tonight was the press was immaculate. And we didn't press at every opportunity. We didn't let them set traps. We were doing it every second or third time they were trying to play out from the back. And they were completely bamboozled. Like, you could see it, just the levels in the game between being champions and they're looking to get into fourth. And I think they might. But listen, we were just miles and miles ahead. In-game intelligence tonight is what won us the game, playing like champions.
Love that. Listen, James and Shawnee, my brothers. I'll see you very soon, James, and hopefully one day, Shawnee, I can give you a big Klopp hug as well, my bro.
Someday, lads.
I'm waiting. Counting down the day.
Good luck.
Yeah, in a bit, lads. Take care. Right. Sorry to everyone waiting. I got Hitman here with me now, and we're going to bring in Darren as well. You two have been on. Oh, this is Fuizzy, actually. We've got Fuizzy. I'll click Fuizzy instead. He's dancing. Next up is Darren and Doyle. But for now, Hitman and Fuizzy. Fuizzy's debut on the Kop TV as well. Make it welcome, Hitman. You're a veteran here now.
Yeah, bro.
Just like Jota, what's going on?
Yeah, bro. Man.
All right, league done. Can I say it now? Can we say it now? The league
yeah. Definitely wrapped up the same.
You reckon? Are you that confident after the third game the league's done?
It's done, man. Look how easy it was today. With look what you said as well, Alex. No Thiago.
Yeah, no Thiago, man.
No Thiago, no Henderson. And we're playing like that.
And still dominated the game. This is what I'm saying. Scary.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's scary. That is scary.
Talk to me from the start then, boys. We'll start with you, Hitman. A complete domination throughout the game. Like, let's not lie. But I think James Shawnee made a great point that the last two games against Arsenal, one we were still hungover on the beach, kind of, and the other was in the field. Now it feels like it's back to business now. You're getting your yearly slump at Anfield yet again.
Well, you have to look at it, The Charity Shield, that was just like a pre-season friendly with a trophy. They only beat us on penalties, but if you watch the second half, before they took the lead, second half we pressured them. They're lucky that it actually finished and went to penalties. If it would have went to extra time, I think we would have smoked them in extra time because it was on the ropes then. So I knew today it was going to be the same thing, to be fair. Like, a lot of people have been thinking, Arsenal's going to get the win. But we're champions for a reason. And how I look at it, Chelsea are harder than Arsenal.
Yes.
And we brushed Chelsea last week. So I knew it was going to be a 3-1 kind of win today, to be fair. But I didn't think it would be that dominant, especially without Hendo and Thiago.
Yeah, you mentioned no Hendo, no Thiago. Fuizzy, when players like that are missing, and we all know Henderson's importance in the team, 90% when he plays, win rate, 60 without him. When he's not on the team sheet, and Thiago, and Gomez is coming in to play for the first time in the season, and Alisson is back from a supposed injury, they say, that is some impressive performance at home, complete domination, Fu.
It's scary. Again, it's scary. I saw the way we was pressing today as well against Arsenal.
Joke.
If Liverpool Football Club, if the 11 players that were playing today, if they were police officers in Liverpool, there's no crime. Every criminal is getting caught. Every criminal is getting caught by the way Liverpool press if Liverpool have police officers.
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, they're just at you. You don't have time to breathe.
One of the most important things I saw that Arsenal kept persisting with, Hitman, is this play it out from the back. One, you have to have the players to do that. But two, if it hasn't worked 7 or 8 times in the game,
just switch it up, man. But I don't know what Arteta was doing, bro.
On. And eventually,
when I seen Luis start, I said we won because you can't play that ball from the back with Luis. We're just gonna press, and I think when the Luis was playing, Klopp just said press them because he ain't quick. At least with Gabriel, he's got a little bit of speed. You get me? But Luis is slow, and I knew he was just gonna press them until they just make mistakes. And I don't know why they didn't change it second half. To be fair, like they was playing into our hands.
There's a comment here. Anir says the best part is that a few Arsenal fans, and I think you know who I mean, actually thought they were at our level. Hell, they're not even the level of Manu. A Manu are shit. Man, love this victory. Let's talk about that. I mean, listen, you guys have probably seen it. I was in some very heated Super Van debates with Troops and DT, where they claimed that, David Luiz would get in the combined 11. They claimed a lot of things. I mean, I'm going to see them again tomorrow to do another filming for the game on Thursday. But I think I don't need to say much, man.
Nah,
man. Obama blood clot White is the only one that could get into our team.
Yeah.
And he was on mute today. Like, I didn't even see him do anything apart from fall over when Fabinho stuck it on him.
Trust me. Fabinho dealt with him tonight. There was a moment where they're both going down the channel. Fabinho beats him. And at that point, you just realise sometimes for strikers, when you don't maybe get to the ball, it's just not your night for you.
Nah, it ain't. Nah.
But
Impressive, man. Impressive. I'm just impressed. Like, without to say that Thiago's got to fit back into that team and how we dominated today, the rest of the league are finished.
Yeah.
Finished.
I mean, Few said it right at the top of this fan cam. The league's done. Next up is Villa. Then it's international break, and I think we come back and it's Everton, the other team that have won 3 out of 3.
They're getting brushed as well. They're getting brushed.
They're getting brushed for you as well.
Yeah.
The PlayStation game.
All their little hype they've been getting. Look at the teams they've been playing, man. They ain't been playing no one really too. Palace.
The league's done though.
Everton are gonna get that work, trust me. They're gonna know who's the real team in Liverpool.
Love that. It's at Everton. We haven't actually scored there, guys, since 2016.
New era.
Money goal, late one. Is it time now when we do play them after the international break? Which Klopp has said, Thiago, that's when he'll be back, by the way.
Yeah.
Out of Villa as well.
Thiago, Jota, you know what I mean? Henderson, hopefully, Chamberlain. Like, we got their players that I just need to.
Fair players, man. Trust me. Then we got Curtis Jones. We could just bust in there as well. This is the best squad we've ever had, bro. Trust me. It's the best Liverpool squad I can remember. Like, I don't think we've ever had a squad like this. There's just depth. There's covering depth all over the park. The only thing I think we're a bit light is centre-back, but Fabinho saying he's going to be the 4th choice, so I don't mind that. We only need a 4th choice.
Quick prediction then for Sunday, Fusey. I mean, Villa away is going to be a tough one. They won 3-0 tonight against Fulham.
We'll beat them. We'll score same. We'll score 3, but +1, 4-0.
4-0. Arsenal again on Thursday. It's going to be a very different team for both guys on that one. How do you both see the Thursday result going?
The youngsters
are going to smoke them.
The youngsters got this, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I actually
I think that B team's going to win the cup. I really do.
I actually think this might sound mad, but I think if we had played our B team tonight, we still would have won.
Yeah.
And that sounds mad. But listen, guys, thank you so much for your time. Big up to Hitman, a few Izzy. You can follow them both on socials with their names here. I think Hitman is Hitman Online.
Yeah.
There you go. Follow these guys up. Very good influencer and comedian, Izzy, and absolutely deadly grime MC is Hitman as well. So big up to you both, and I'll see you both soon. Take care.
Love, bro.
Never walk alone. Right, let's get the 2 double Ds on. Darren and Doyle.
Hey,
happening?
Hey, how sick was that, Darren, lads? Hey, sick.
205 points from our
Do you know what that was for me then? Yeah, we dominated the game, but it was just bossed. Like, I know James has said this and he's been viral with this, yeah. But Manny is the best player in the world. I think he is, lads. Like, lads, I look at that motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know, lads. I don't know how that kid manages to do the passes that he does. It's like he'll do things that you don't think that can come off, and he'll just make it work, lads. He just makes it work. I can't. He's the best player I've ever seen, lad. Like, I swear down. I'm looking at him like, what is this kid? So also, do you know who's boss tonight? Genie.
Yeah.
Genie went up another gear today, and it was like that unsung work that everyone like chasing the ball down, getting the passes off, getting them tackles in. Genie was boss today. He's looking at Thiago going, "Hey, I'm sick as well, you know, lad. You're not taking my place, you know, kid." Honestly, lad, boss performance. That I think the only thing that we can take away from that is score more chances when we get them, lad, isn't it? Really.
More away, I think. Jota could have had a couple, maybe even 3, Darren. Talk to me about how we set about the game, how well we executed the game plan, and how we just suffocated them, really. Darren?
What's going on?
Darren. Oh, there he is. Did you hear the question? Oh, it looks like he's seen a ghost. Darren? We got a wild Not too sure what's happening there with Darren. We'll take him off just for now. But Doyle, what was my question just then, mate? Is how well we executed the game plan. Big shout out to David Shenton, who apparently loves a pair of double Ds.
Me too, lad. Me too. Do you know what? It seemed like Klopp went out there and he had a different game plan today, and he said to them, he basically said, we know the score, we know what they're going to do, we know they're going to counter-attack us. So the second they get that ball to counter, you swamp them out, you just clamp everybody, get the ball, don't give them a window of opportunity. And that's what happened, lad. The ball was just, every single time the ball was loose, you had about 3 Liverpool players all around it. Delta, lad, dominated the ball.
Darren, talk to me about the goal kicks that Arsenal seem to keep on doing. I mean, they don't make it hard for themselves when they're playing centre-back passes to centre-back within the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
Against a team that highly presses as well.
Exactly. Talk to us, Darren.
Yeah, we so well, lad. Unbelievable. Yeah, our front three tonight off the ball, Alex, sensational work. I mean, our work rate was phenomenal tonight off the ball. Obviously, we had the ball as well. How creative they were, how good attack-minded they were was brilliant. And I mean, Mane takes that goal, unbelievable. And I've seen troops today saying Tierney's probably better than Robertson. We've seen Salah's strength tonight, how good he was to get by him, left him for dead. I mean, Tierney couldn't go near them because near them he wins a penalty. Exceptional tonight all round. Rapid, rampant, resilient Reds, lads. 205 points out, 237, 61 home league games unbeaten. That's levels, definitely. Unbelievable tonight. What a game.
Darren up to Whelan. Love that. Doyle, I mean, we're looking strong, 3 out of 3 in such a difficult first 3 games as well. Beaten Leeds, beaten Chelsea, beaten Arsenal now. I mean, we've just kind of carried on from, I would say, before COVID.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like our mentality's switched back to like, right, boys, this is serious now. Play a game. That's what it looks like. Salah looks hungry for goals. Mane looks hungry for goals. All them midfielders, every single one of them, look like they want to play footy. Like they really want to play footy. This is what I'm really liking. I feel like these new signings have kicked everyone up the arse. Do you get what I mean? This Jota, hey, I know Jota missed a chance, but he looks like he's going to slip right into this team. Like, he's just going to go right in there and be just as good as everybody else in there, lads. You get what I mean? It's going to be... It's sick, lads. Watching this team right now, we're all sitting here in our Nike Liverpool t-shirts, lads. You know what I mean? Loving life, lads. This is like... I'm so happy to be a Liverpool supporter right now, lads. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, no, it's very...
Sorry, just a quick one, Darren. Moon Princess Halation says, Doyle, Shazam, you make me all puffy down there. I'd love to tame your blue vein sway back. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? I feel like reads dumb shit out. I'd love to tame your blue vein sway back throbber. I mean, that's just a joke, isn't it? Fuck me.
Well,
whoever said that needs to check it. Diego says, games scheduled are going to affect the players. They need to have recovering time between games. Liverpool are fighting on 4 to 5 fronts. I think Klopp will bring in more players in the transfer window. Boys, any names coming in? I mean, I'm more than happy that we don't bring anyone in now. It's silly if we do. I think we're settled.
Same. I agree. I think Fab being centre-back is that key that we were missing. And the fact that we've got Thiago now means we won't really miss him if he's gone from that centre defensive midfielder position as well. So it's like, I don't see anything that we need right now. I really don't. We've got Curtis Jones there in the back waiting to get, his chances and that. I don't see what we need right now, lad. We've got a good cup side and a good league side. I don't know where we can place anybody quite yet.
Yeah, Darren, next game against Arsenal, talk to me about the team that we might field for that game and also what the score may be, considering that, honestly, I don't think Arsenal will play a much different side to how they started tonight.
I think we'll go something similar to the other night. Possibly might see some of the more senior lads even on the bench. I don't think Virgil will start. I think we'll see Milner, Jones, Shaqiri, Minamino, Jota probably I think will start, Origi. So I think similar to the other night, Alex, are kind of a few of the fringe players, a couple of the senior lads might make an appearance, maybe Bobby, Kate on the bench, but I don't see any of the nowhere near the strength team that we had tonight, and we don't need to. As you said a while ago, we could have played a B team tonight, and I think we definitely would have got something. Overall tonight, quality performance, rapid, relentless Reds. Just again, what can I say? Very proud, and another 3 goals.
Another 3 goals. That's Mane, Robertson, and Jota. It's nice to see tonight that it wasn't all just the guys up front scoring the goals. We got a goal from defence, got a goal from midfield, and attack tonight. Brilliant. Very balanced.
Best team in the world, lad.
Yeah.
Not even messing, lad. Not even messing. Just best team in the world, lad. Balanced, deadly, composed, professional. Sponsored by Nike. What else do you want, lads? You know what I mean? Lads, it spells a lot.
Yeah.
Loving this, lads. And you know what else is boss as well, lad? You know what else I'd love to see, and everyone says this anyway, but just to see a Scouser at the helm of this, lad, you know what I mean? We're in our golden era right now where we're playing amazing, and I'm so happy to see a Scouser just being one of the best players in the team at this point.
Trent was absolutely brilliant tonight, Darren. So many crosses. He gave the ball away a couple of times, but I know that's, par for the course of any player, really. His crosses in tonight were just something else, the way he whips that ball in, Darren.
Exceptional as always. I mean, a guy rating tonight is man, the match man up there. Thought he was just brilliant, very cool, precise passing for a lot of the game, just very calm, composed, and as you said, like he got an assist, didn't he, tonight for one of the goals, didn't he? It wasn't over when Robertson got that goal.
Yeah, set the one.
Yeah, so I mean, assist king. Yeah, one assist king sets up another. So, and I mean, when Robertson gives away that goal, which was obviously poor, it was a bad error. But I mean, you don't expect them then to make amends by going up to your end and scoring. It's normally defend well the rest of the game, make for it, don't do anything stupid. But he goes up to your end and score, and that was the goal that got us back into it. And since then, it was just relentless from us. And I mean, well-deserved 3 points, and there was, I think Arsenal were overhyped coming into this game. There was a lot of talk because they beat us in the Shield. I mean, it was the first year it went straight to penalties and wasn't an extra time. That's it with Arsenal. Penalties was a lottery. And then last season, they beat us when, one game. I mean, as I said last season, I'm going to make Gooners look like Goonies when we went one, but we made amends for it in a bigger stage, which was more a stake tonight with both teams. And happy days, Liverpool back on top. And I mean, it's exceptional, lads. Just like the performance tonight.
Unbelievable. Another one in here for Doyle from Moon Princess. You make me damp as a cellar down there, all mildewy. Enter if you dare. And you've got the Venus Love Me train. I rode the Brown Tiger for 20 years. What the hell is going on here tonight? Honestly. I'm not even going to read that out. They said you attracted some proper nutters in the chat tonight, AGT. Jupiter Oak Evolution. Yeah. Close your eyes. What the hell is going on? I've got no idea.
The attraction was coming from a few of them channels you've been on, Alex.
I don't know
what's going on in the comments here, lad. These are mad comments.
This is Doyle.
Yeah.
Nothing happened until Doyle came in, and now they all come through.
Yeah.
All the madness, lad. That's what I bring. You know what I mean?
A quick.
You guys are on heat.
Yeah. Quick word on Troops, Doyle. You obviously filmed with Doyle, with Troops and Robbie last week. I mean, have you got any words for them? Akmal here says Troops and their man are pissed.
You know what, lads? I remember saying to Robbie, I was like 3-1-4-1, and Troops was like, "Oh, he's too confident, lad. He's overconfident. I fucking hate this shit." But look, lads, what score was it, lads?
Easy.
You know what I mean? 3-1, bro.
3-1, bro. Chin up, lad. Listen.
You know what I mean, lads?
There's absolute mad comments here tonight. Always adds extra sauce. We love that. Hold on, I need to quickly get mentally challenged on some crank. I don't know what's going on here tonight. But anyway, listen, Doyle, the double D's. We all love double D's, but yes. Don't worry, Doyle.
Yeah.
She can't get pregnant, the ovaries are right. This is enough now. That's enough now. Listen, lads, thank you very much. We'll see you on Thursday night. You're the same.
All the best, lads.
Yes,
All the
bro.
best. Go on.
Oh my goodness me! Some absolute wild comments tonight. There he is, Stephen doing the little Thiago Alcantara dance. Everyone who's come on this stream tonight pretty much has been wearing Liverpool.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Everyone nearly.
Yeah,
Oh.
man. Steve, what a game, what a result, what a huge win, important win.
It's like today, I think I've said it nearly every time. Feels like now we're just, the way we play is just unbelievable. It's like with Andy Robinson today, if that was a few years ago and he'd done that mistake, he would have lost a little bit of confidence. But he said, because I watched an interview with him just after the game then, Andy Robinson, and he said a few years ago that would have let me down, but that mistake probably made him stronger in the game. It's because that mistake has like made him feel like I need to work now for the team, and that's what he's done. And the team, an all-round performance was absolutely brilliant. And to be honest, I did expect more from Arsenal. To be honest, it's like that's what I expected.
There was a lot of chat, Steve, about Arsenal maybe hurting us. I mean, I'm not even going to include their goal because that is just, it's just a clear mistake that we should have saved. You could argue that the last 3 goals they've scored against us have all been Liverpool mistakes. We've not actually let them in behind and get clear shots on goal, really. Apart from that Lacazette chance, they really didn't offer much, Steve.
No, they never. And I really did expect more. And we kept Aubameyang quiet, and that was the most important thing. What we needed to do, keep Aubameyang quiet out of their main front 3, and Willian was quiet as well. The only player who probably died, who probably had most of the ball, was Lacazette, and he weren't that clinical as well, to be honest. So I really did expect more from Arsenal, but yeah. As long as we won, I don't really care about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Gabriel, I thought Gabriel Mangiles was going to start, because he's been their main defender, and I don't know why they have dropped him today. That is really strange.
Yeah, big shout for them to start Louise at the back. He'll probably start again on Thursday, I'm imagining. I mean, it would make sense to play Gabriel in the League Cup and leave him out of the Premier League, to be honest. Anyway, that's what they've done. Talk to me about the third goal. Diogo Jota comes on 10 minutes into his debut, has 2 chances with his left foot, or one was nicked off him. A big chance with his left foot. Finishes this one on his right. I didn't actually know what foot he was.
No, same. I never. It's like I thought that exactly the same as you. And when he come on, he looked really sharp, didn't he? It's like he had was it Hector Bellerin? Yeah, it was, yeah. And he had him in his back pocket. And he was really good when he come on. He shown that, I thought it was a strange one taking Mane off. I thought it would have been Firmino. But no, it was Mane. And when he come on, he looked really good. And the goal, exceptional. The finish was brilliant from Diogo Jota. And I hope so. Say if Mane gets injured, we've got a brilliant player there, Diogo Jota, who can come in and fill his boots.
Yeah, absolutely. Great performance from Jota. A little cameo there for the last 20 minutes. Looks like Thiago is out of the game on Thursday. He's out of the game against Aston Villa on Sunday, and then he'll come back, I guess, after the international break. For such a big player to be missing out tonight, and let's not even mention Henderson. That's 2 huge players missing out. It just proves once again the strength in depth, Steve.
Yeah, it does show that. It's like I think Thiago will be out for 2 weeks, so I think he has to self-isolate, doesn't he? So he'll be out till after the international, and I think it's our first game, Everton, after the international break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's them down there, so he'll be back for that game, and Henderson's a big miss as well. But it shows that huge depth in the club. It's like, say if Henderson gets injured, if that was maybe last season or the season before, I would have been worried because we never had that much squad players. But now Klopp has brought them players in who can fill them, like players who were injured and absent, and that's what we needed, and that's what Klopp has brought to us. It's like under Brendan Rodgers, it's like, I'm not gonna go back too far, but like we never had the same squad. It's like that. It's like that season when we come that close, we never had the same squad. Or like we did have the squad, but we never had squad players like backups, and that's what Klopp has brought to all of us, and he's brought it to the fans. He's made us proud, and he's made us proud to wear the shirt now. And I love watching every single minute of football now, because every time I watch it, it's enjoyable and it's absolutely brilliant now watching our team, watching this club play real football, challenging for titles, challenging for Champions League, and that's all we've been waiting for, and now we've got it.
Yes, lad. Get in there, Steve.
Yeah, lads.
Get in there, Steve. Don't even come back
Yes,
in.
lad. Love that, Steve, lad.
Thanks, thanks, Doyle.
Right.
No,
right, lad. By the way, I have had to put 5 people on the block list. I don't know what is going on tonight in the comments. Oh, do you know anything about this, mate?
Nothing to do with me, lad. Nothing to do with me. Innocent man here, lad. Just came on to talk about the footy, me, lads. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Is it me? Oh, right. Let's finish up here on a word for Troops. Troops did get humbled, but actually, no. I want to finish on a positive note. There was a comment that came in earlier about Joe Gomez, and it was something to do with how he played tonight and how he came back. Here it is. Tiki Minx says, unsure if you covered already, but thoughts on Gomez tonight. Seems to regained his confidence and looked assured. Seems to have regained his confidence and looked assured. Doyle, you actually text me at half time saying Gomez is giving me heart attacks.
Lad, he done 2 little dodgy dribbles and dodgy passes, yeah, that made me like question what he's doing.
Yeah, same.
He's a great player, yeah. He's not a bad player, this kid, and he's only young as well. But he's trying to be like Virgil too much, lad. He's trying to emulate that composed, calm style. And the reason why Virgil can do that is because he's 9 foot fucking tall and 9 foot fucking wide, lad. So he's not the same boy. He's not the same, you know what I mean, lad? He can do what he wants, bro. He's a fucking monster. So he can't emulate him. He can learn from him, but not copy his style, lad. Is what I'm trying to get at. He just needs to carry on and be the Joe that he was before lockdown, lad. You know, the deputy, lad, not the fucking.
It's like you can see Gomez is like trying to be too calm, like Van Dijk. That's what you can see from Gomez, and he needs to play his own game. He needs to stop like trying to get it off Van Dijk. It's like before lockdown, he was like the one because he played his own game, but now he's playing a little bit more too like Van Dijk, and that's why he may be losing a little bit of confidence. But I hope he does get back to normal soon.
Agreed. Second half, he was belter. To be fair,
he's brilliant. Second half, he was.
First half, he was a bit moody, but second half, he was belter. Got to the crosses,
he was.
Cleared the ball, all of that. Sound. So it's only a kid, lad. He's going to be a belter.
Oh, brilliant.
To finish us off, then, lads. 3 wins out of 3, 9 points out of 9. Listen, it was a tough start for Liverpool, and we've seen that we've come through the other side of it, and that's all that matters, really, lads. Thank you so much for coming on right there. I appreciate it very much, my brothers. Take care, Steve. And Doyle, I will speak to you very soon as well, mate. Much love.
Take care.
All the best. Right, guys, there you go. That is another win for Liverpool. 3-1 victory over Arsenal. Listen, if it wasn't clear already, Liverpool are miles above Arsenal still. And it was very clear to see from that tonight. Absolute domination from minute 1 to 90. And I think, yes, Troops, DT, Robbie, Bo the Gooner. There's a lot of people that need humbling tonight, and they're going to go to bed upset. But listen, that's how it is. Great video, AGT. Thank you very much. Just a quick one for you guys still tuned in. Tomorrow's Top of the Cops is a pre-record. We recorded it today. It's with DJ Rusky, the Birmingham-based DJ. He's been around for years. He's an absolute legend. Big numbers on Mixcloud with all of his mixes. And he's a big Aston Villa fan. We recorded that today. It was a belter episode. That will come out tomorrow at 6:30. And then, of course, I will be doing more AFTV preview stuff on Wednesday. And then Thursday, another game at home to Arsenal. I was saying to the lads, they might as well just get a hotel in Liverpool tonight. They're here again on Thursday. And then Sunday, Villa Park, the place last season where we left it until the last minute, to come away with all 3 points. But 3 points is what we have done again tonight. Big up yourself. Well done all. I'll see you on Thursday. Take care.